Well, it finally happened. When one tempts fate just one too many times, it strikes back with a vengeance. Salutations everyone, it's Willingness 240 and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. You may have noticed that treasure chest there was open. And that one. And I talked about tempting fate. And look at those treasure chests. They've all been raided. They have not been raided by the resourceful rat from Enter the Gungeon. It was me. This is the second take of this video, and well, you know what? Let's get the intro out of the way. Last time, we found out that Ogun, the apothecary, who's like super good at apothecary, is deathly ill with the same exact illness that Alphen had when he was a child. And in order to cure him, we're gonna need an ogre eagle feather, which, my gosh, say that 17 times fast. And in order to get it, we need to go through the Forest of Rubeh. But, you know, we kind of need to get there first. And, as I was saying, this is the second take of this episode, because... oh my gosh, I'm so upset at my external hard drive right now. Okay, I made it through the entire video, it was all well and good. The moment I moved to click the end record button, I hear a click from my external hard drive, and I look at my computer, and it's got an error message that pops up and says, like, failed to save, may have lost all that data. And sure enough, I lost the entire episode when it was over. So while for me it's welcome back, welcome to the Forest of Rubeh, the place with, ooh, some mighty fine treasure chests. Look at those right off the bat. So I guess now, instead of this being blind, I can speak with a little experience for once. The Forest of Rubeh is a very windy, pathy area. That's the scientific term, as it were. And lots of dead ends with good loot. So obviously I advise taking every single dead end. And I guess these wind elementals feel... wait, what's the point of them using wind shot if they have a move that does like the same damage but to the whole party? Like, that's just stupid. Just do that one. It's not like enemies really have to care about SP. Anyway, welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. How was your day? Was it phenomenal? Mine was. Then my hard drive crashed. Anyway, I'm not gonna whine about that the whole time. This should be a good episode. Gosh dang it! And I'm gonna make sure that happens. By dealing as little damage as possible. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right, Alphen. Okay. So I'm gonna level with you guys a bit. I've been thinking I need to come up with a name that's a mixture between Aladdin and Alphen, because my gosh, his garb is like Aladdin. I'm just saying, it is Aladdin's like clothes. Like, Aladdin's going around the place stealing food, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh crap, I'm naked. Because Alphen stole it right off him, and he didn't even notice. Not Therion, Alphen. I think Alphen's the real thief here. At least Therion just takes everything out of their pockets. He doesn't actually take their pockets. Anyway, though. Got some ruinous seed, which is awesome. I love concocting stuff now because it's good. As opposed to what I thought of it earlier. You know, for like the first 60 hours of the journey. Frick. This is a brand new enemy. To me and to you, the menacing Manticore. I did not see this at all in the previous attempt. Get the wind shot. Again, still a useless move. There's attack, and wow, that Manticore sure is terrifying. I feel like I'm gonna pay for saying that. But I ain't paying this turn. It's gotta be next turn. So deal with it. Just like how I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. I mean, I gave a heads up. For what it's worth. It's like, you know, when someone goes, oh, it's like, you know, I'm gonna rob the bank in about 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, thanks for the heads up. When you're like just so close to the front of the line, like, and it was just such a freaking long line. Like, you're not gonna leave because you're finally almost there. You can make your transaction and maybe make it out before the dude robs the bank.
My turn now.
But then the person in front of you is just taking forever, and it's just a freaking nightmare. You just don't know what to do because it's just so close to depositing your check, your paycheck.
Let's get down to work.
And then in the end, you know, you end up getting like robbed or whatever. Or you don't. The guy just pulls out his gun, shoots up the place. He's like, "Everybody down!" And you're like, "Wait, man, I just got to go to my car and go home. That's all I want to do." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I understand." And then, you know, he just lets you go. You know, some people are nice like that. They understand you got things to do, places to be, octopaths to travel. Treasure chests to raid. MMOs to ignore because you hate paying a subscription every month. Because you're too cheap. Am I just projecting? Anyway, let's go to the right here, a little underground secret passageway. Find out that there's a treasure chest, and there has been all along. It's got 30 grand in it. Gosh dang, that's awesome. My reaction is a tad subdued because I kind of knew it was there, but you know, I got a random encounter there the last time. What the f— come on! And now we got some new enemies, the devil deer. I gotta say though, first off, devil deer is just one heck of a creative name, you know. I feel like whoever was writing enemy names are just like, you know what? I feel like this is a bit on the nose.
Alright.
But it's a Friday and I want to go home. And they're just like, boom, devil deer.
This calls for
And then the, you know, the programmers, well no, the art designers were just like, yeah, I could see it, you know, just give them antlers, give them more antlers, and slap some horns on there, and like, just basically make it so that if the dude charged you, you get impaled in like 20 different spots. Like, jeez. Like, these deer are prepared to fuck someone. They're like, fuck a truck. Oh my gosh. Oh yay, we got the Eden Snake, which is also a brand new enemy. Confused, so that we will unconfuse it with lightning. Although to be fair, I guess we murdered it, which I much prefer to actually having to deal with, you know, a snake. Unless we're talking about Smash Bros, in which case, man, I love playing Snake. That was, man, that segue was just flawless.
Here goes. Let's get down to work.
Honestly, there wasn't even like a segue. There was like a, it's like you're walking around, you know, just perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden there's a freaking ravine that goes 200 feet down. That was my transition right there. Or, you know, it's a mountain. Either way, the elevation change is downright stupid, downright fast. Oh, was that treasure chest? That was a treasure chest. And get over here, you silver-filled pouch. You're mine. You're done? Anyway. You know, we're making it through this forest in, like, a record pace, honestly. Looting all the treasure chests scattered throughout for no good reason. We have good reason to loot it, but I'm just saying they're scattered throughout for no good reason. Get a nice healing grape bunch, and then go under the bridge and through the woods to revitalizing jam we go. The moment we tried to go over the bridge, man, that troll is all over us. He just...
What is the logical course of action?
In case you're wondering what I'm referring to. Out of nowhere, that was a Three Goats Gruff reference. I don't even know where to go with that one.
I appreciate it.
But,
Bring it on!
I'm just gonna say I'm cultured and leave it at that. I think that sounds good. Self-compliments are always nice. Other people might not give you compliments, but you've always got yourself. And if other people call you narcissistic for doing that, tell them you probably are. Anyway, let's go for that HP thief just because Therion can heal his own self, no problem. Alvin can just smack a snake. Cyrus can just bring lightning down upon a snake twice, while also bringing it down upon everyone else. Trezor can poke a deer. Therion cannot give a crap.
Time to steal the show.
Boom.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Honestly, this has been a long time coming. What is Therion doing in there? Like when he's just standing like straight still, and then all of a sudden tons of daggers shoot out from behind him and impale the enemies. Like, is that Therion just being lucky, and like there's a ton of dudes who really suck at darts right behind him? And they're all throwing for it, and then he's just like, Therion's just like, I'm in the one spot they'll never hit. I'm standing in front of the bullseye. And then just, you know, all the deer are like, oh crap! And then get obliterated. Is that what happens? I like to think so now that I've thought about it. So that is officially my headcanon. And I'd like to point out that this ethereal dancer garb is directly better than the Silent Cape and all the things the Silent Cape is great at. Like Therion can't make fun of Alphen and his dancer garb anymore. Because now he's gonna have dancer garb. Which means Therion, Alphen, and Primrose all need to be a dancing trio. Man, I'd love to see fan art of that. Anyway, though. We came here for the Imperial armor, which is not all that good. Vendetta coat's interesting. Very tempting, actually. You know what? Alphen's still gonna have a ton of elemental defense. Heck yeah, let's do it. Sorry, Alphen's SP. You know what? Thinking about it, I kind of doubt anyone here wants the freaking Imperial armor. It's not that great, is it? Physical defense 173? Nope. I mean, that's excellent physical defense, but what about all the other stats that everyone cares more about? Also, wait a moment. Oh, that sun looks beautiful with the waterfall in the background that also looks beautiful. Anyway. We gotta get into another fight because, you know, we're like a TV show here. We need our quota of action scenes to be met. Even if it makes the story make significantly less sense or feel like something just came out of nowhere just so that we could have a commercial break cliffhanger, technically. We need it. So gosh dang it, that's what we're gonna do.
Alright.
Yeah, Alpha and Peter break this out of the snake, that would be well appreciated.
What's it do?
He may have... The devil deer may have buffed himself, but it was not enough.
What's it do?
Right, Tressa? Who's bringing the thunder? Which I'm sure just killed someone who... watching this video who... is very adamant about thunder being the noise, while lightning is the technical, actual, physical effect.
Don't start things you can't finish.
But aside from that person, I'm sure everyone greatly appreciated that. And we got a bottle of befuddling dust. That sounds cool. Kinda wanna look at what it is after we get this herb of healing, which is... Man, herb of healing will never go out of style. Unless we get like a giant herb of healing, that would get the whole party. In which case, goodbye herb of healing. Kick it to the curb like fidget spinners. Yeah. Like fidget spinners. I guess we're just gonna look at the items. Well, where was that bottle of... We have not used a single nut this entire journey. We really got to get on that. Like, these are some excellent things. Permanent stat increasing items, everybody. I always forget to use them. Okay, bottle of befuddling dust. Inflicts confusion on a single foe with a given probability. Okay, so these are basically status effect items to chuck at enemies that anyone can do instead of just Alpha. That's what I expected. Although with this glorious scenery in the background, we've made it through the Forest of Rubeh, like the TV show, in record pace. Like, this is a record time, man. Feel kind of bad, but if we don't end things off here, this will get exceptionally long-winded. So we shall. Next time on Octopath Traveler, we set off about 20 feet and then probably get attacked by an ogre eagle. So that we can save Ogin's life, gosh dang it. See you guys then.